Hey, hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. Remember to check your rising and moon and Venus for a more complete picture. They do meld together. Remember, there is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these kind of readings. And there's really a lot of information. It's a pretty good one. Sagittarius, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm truly grateful. And today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck. You're going to get a card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck by Denise Linn, and you're going to get an Angel Answers card by Radleigh Valentine. So remember, ask a question, because you're going to get a definite answer. Here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the basis of the matter. This is the situation at hand. The 8 of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Virgo energies. Now this is steadily working. It's concentrating. It's getting closer to your goal. This is learning a trade or a profession or working steadily on it. You're dedicated to this. This card is a symbol for the striving for self-perfection. It's working on practical things that's already in your environment. Can also represent employment. Sometimes an apprentice. But this is mastery, avoiding mistakes and becoming a master at doing a good job. It's being meticulous, steadfast, industrious. It's being proud of your work and detail-oriented. You could be perfecting a skill or even taking classes and doing homework. It's attending to detail or craftsmanship. It's doing something repetitively. It could be improving yourself or repairing something. You are getting closer to your goal and you're very absorbed and steadily working, and it does need your concentration. And you know how to go about achieving what you want. And as long as you're sincere and persevere, then your efforts are going to succeed. This is a new venture that will be successful because you're training yourself intensively with a clear goal in mind. Maybe you're not feeling anything except work, or you could be doing your groundwork. This has to do with unwavering attention, and it creates success. This is the actual execution, the doing of it. It's a deepening of the understanding of the subject. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. Number 4 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Emperor. This is an Aries card, fire energy, divine masculine card. This is stability represented by the 4. This is going to be an Aries for sure, because you have the King of Wands here. This has to do with authority and leadership. This is the domination of the material world, paternity. This could be someone's father or someone father-like. This is mental activity and domination. It's also controlled and directed sexual drive or attention. This is exercising power wisely. This is, you might feel under this person's influence. It's power and protection and realization. This is a great person. They could give you aid. They're also full of conviction and authority and will. This is a supreme authority. They have worldly power. They have a lot of experience. They've gained a lot of wisdom. And they're a beneficent ruler. And he will fight for what is right and what is his duty to protect. This is a solid leader, a natural-born leader, and they have the right to rule. So look for issues related to authority. This is a protective male force, especially of the home and of domestic harmony. It's realizing your goals or even reaching out to begin. And you may be required to take charge, and sometimes this card appears when someone is struggling to achieve independence and become their own person or reconcile father issues. This is someone who is proud and rather intimidating. They can be hard to please because they have the highest standards. They think they're untouchable, and they could care less about criticism. This is focusing more on logic than emotions. It's following through and acting with resolve, and doing what you say you will do. The Eight of Pentacles with the Emperor card is working on control. It's learning to be more authoritative and listening to your own advice. Your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Sagittarius. This is the King of Cups, water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Could be in your chart somewhere. This has to do with contained emotions. This is someone that is caring and sensitive. They're composed. They're wise and they're calm. They can be a healer or a counselor. They're relaxed and non-threatening, and you can trust them. They're very reliable. You can count on them because they come through when you need them. They can be found in a helping position. This is being sensitive and self-possessed. It's being compassionate and cool under pressure. This is someone that's self-sacrificing, and they're discreet. They're very diplomatic, and they have very highly developed social skills. They could be diffusing tense situations. They can be controlling or concealing emotions, or meditating, or counseling, or ministering. It's intuiting other people's needs and keeping confidences. Could even be providing emotional support from a position of strength. This person is a wonderful counselor and advisor. They're careful and empathetic and understanding and a wonderful listener, and it's because he cares. The Eight of Pentacles with the King of Cups is consistent feelings and concentrating on work. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The King of Wands, Sagittarius. Here you are, also Aries or Leo, Sagittarius. Now this is someone that's mastered the use of the fiery element. This is someone that is influential and independent. They're an influencer. They help those that they care about, and they're honest and intelligent. They're loyal and fair-minded, and they give you good advice. This can also refer to a situation which is exactly as it appears to be with no hint of deception. This is good fortune coming your way. It's passion for a project. It's unexpected help or advice or good news. This can be a promotion or an inheritance. It's spinning things around in your head. This can be a blonde man with blue or hazel eyes. They're very passionate, and they're agile in their mind and in their body. They're loyal and noble, but sometimes they're too hasty, and they get bored by the predictable. They're honest and friendly and full of passion. They're charismatic. Sometimes they're impatient. They dislike detail, and they would rather lead than follow. And they're very charming and inspiring. And they know when to take action and how to create harmonious human relationships in the process. This could be a person that has a very strong and positive influence. This could also be that it's the time is now right to advance your goals. It's good news to further your goals. The Eight of Pentacles with the King of Wands is perfecting your work to achieve your goals. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Sagittarius. Three of Wands. This is also an Aries card. A lot of Aries in this reading. This is expectation and waiting. It's about something that's already been set in motion. This Three of Wands, it's about you being in a holding pattern. But success is on the horizon. And it's moving along your path and preparing for what is to come, even travel. It's looking forward and waiting and being hopeful. Something's been achieved, but there's still some more to do yet, and your efforts are going to be rewarded. This is expanding your horizons and sorting out what you want to achieve and what others are expecting of you. This is networking, delegating, thinking, gathering input, managing operations, strategizing, planning, acting on intentions, and exercising creative powers. There's more opportunities coming, so stay the path. And with confidence you're going to achieve. This is commitment to your plans. And there is movement and progression. Your plans are underway. And it's looking from higher ground to see what happens. The Eight of Pentacles with the Three of Wands represents doing what you love. The Emperor with the King of Cups are stable emotions. This is a strong man who can connect with emotions. It's being with someone when you really wish you were someone else, with someone else. The Emperor with the King of Wands is 2 Aries cards. This is seeing your responsibilities as very important. It's self-employment. It's being authoritative and charismatic. The Emperor with the 3 of Wands, again 2 Aries cards, is experience and know-how with planning and expansion. It's achievements and positive results. It's stable results. The King of Cups with the King of Wands is feeling the need to get your vision accomplished. 2 kings in a reading represent minor counsel. King of Cups with the 3 of Wands is making intuitive decisions work for you. The King of Wands with the 3 of Wands is a business leader, and it could even be international. It's expansion and overcoming challenges. And here's your Sacred Destiny card from the deck by Denise Linn. Simplicity, Sagittarius. Simplicity. And that's a white feather. Imagine a single white feather illuminated against a blue sky, wafting on warm air currents as it floats to the earth with simplicity and grace. Both Native Americans and Egyptians thought feathers were messengers of the sky gods. Chiefs would wear feathers to symbolize their communing with the Creator. It was believed that when one wore feathers on one's head, messages from a human could travel to spirit. Likewise, messages and energy from spiritual realms could travel back down to the humans through the hollow shaft of a feather. Feathers were also wafted through the air to cleanse and purify a space. The sacred landscape wants you to know, to find a sacred simplicity and have clarity in your life, do only what matters. Release everything else. Simplify your life. Scan all areas and clear both internal and external clutter. Rest, rejuvenate, and only participate in what is truly important to you. Relinquish everything else, and do not delay. Do it now. When your life is cluttered with objects, relationships, time constraints, and emotions, there's no room for spirit. There is too much static and too much stuff to connect to your soul. The smallest amount of clutter clearing can make the biggest difference. And now here's your answer. Did you remember to ask a question? The answer is yes. Yes, Sagittarius. The answer to your question is yes. If you want a more detailed reply to your inquiry, you can ask additional questions and pull more cards. So if you would like some more information, just go down below in the comment section, ask your question, and I will answer you in the comments. But remember to hit that notification bell, because then you'll know when I've answered. Thanks, you guys, Sagittarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me that comment. Love and light.